Weather forecast. I'll show you another one of those fun photos that we've gotten over the past couple of days. This is how we do snow in the country. You've got the John Deere there, got the kids with the green sleds. They're getting pulled around. This is the tough part. Sledding going downhill is fun, but getting back up to the top, that's always the tough part. So when you got dad out there doing that, it's always a lot easier. Now, a lot of folks asking, are we done with any kind of wintry weather? At least at this point, we are. For the week ahead, things are going to be really quiet for us. We're keeping an eye on what happens beyond that, though. We're monitoring next weekend with another round of cold air that comes in, and perhaps the days that follow next weekend, maybe the 20th, 21st. There's nothing specific for now. Models all over the place, but I just kind of wanted to jump ahead, just show you. You always like to be transparent to some of the things we're watching down the road. Next Saturday, we may have some showers that come through, and then on Monday, Tuesday of that following week, again, not this week, but the week after. So again, this is really, really far out, but I'll just show you some of the data, some of the models showing that perhaps that we could get some wintry weather. The GFS model also showing some showers and maybe even some wintry weather in there too. There's nothing specific with this. That's why I'm not going to touch on it a whole lot, but just to know that we are in a very active weather pattern right now. Every time that cold air comes in, we have to watch every single system closely because it could bring some more snow, maybe ice. It just depends on the setup. So it does look like, in my opinion, that things are going to stay active for us. After this week, we'll get a break. Well, this week will give us a break, and then the week that follows, it does look like things are going to get pretty active again. 15 this morning in Blacksburg, a beautiful sunrise across the Roanoke Valley as it's coming up. We're at 20 degrees. Dew points are low. It is very dry air outside right now, so you may be feeling that right up here. So we've got snow that's still on the ground, a little bit of ice, but that melt will happen right away as we go through the morning into the upper 30s by midday, and then we'll get into those low 40s this afternoon with lighter winds. That's going to be the big story for us today. Hometown forecast about 40 in Roanoke, 42 in Danville, 37 in Christiansburg and Blacksburg today. We'll get into the low 40s as well, headed up toward the Allegheny Highlands in Covington, but colder, of course, in Hot Springs. First alert Doppler radar showing that snow across parts of the upper Midwest. The lake effect snow there as well. That's where most of the activity is going to be for us over the next few days. We're going to stay dry. We are watching a front that's coming in here Tuesday into Wednesday. That could bring some mountain snow showers, but aside from that, things are going to be quiet but cold into the 20s again tonight. I'm expecting that next round of cold to drop in here as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then we'll get a little bit of a break for the weekend, and then it comes in next week as well. I think that's the one that may end up bringing us a little bit of wintry weather. So at this point, the only precipitation that we have in the forecast is maybe some rain showers coming up on Saturday, but again, it's the days that follow that we'll have to keep a close watch on. Coldest morning, Wednesday morning, 15 the low in Roanoke. Probably going to be single digits, outlying areas, and wind chills below 0. So that's going to be bitterly cold. Get the kids ready. At least the kids, I think, will go back to school this week.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I know parents are probably looking forward to that, but the kids not so much.
Yeah, they're like, we want to continue to play in the snow, and can it stay a little bit longer? But yeah.
I think there'll be more, though. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll stay updated with that. Thank you so much, Brett.